got out the shower and had to look for clothes to put on. Happy Monday, yeah. Yes, we made it. Another blessed week ahead of us. We got our full moon loading on 3/3. So join my full moon manifestation. Oh, there's my tarot bag. I'm not going to be on too long this morning. So email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Join my full moon money manifestation by sending $10.10. Any of the information in my description box down below. Happy Monday. As soon as I get on here, I forget the song. It was a Brandy song. All right, so, and I also was hearing the Your Love Is My Love. Hey, Alexandra, Your Love Is My Love. It will take an eternity to break us up. But then I was also getting download of songs about new love. Then I started getting downloads about somebody stingy with their money, time, their intimacy, their love. I just don't think that's somebody that's for you. The energy that I pick up. Okay, so happy Monday. Somebody's stingy with their time, their love, their money, intimacy. It's something that they're stingy with on purpose, that they're withholding this relationship connection back. I also feel like you may feel as if this person's holding you back in life or from getting what you want. This person doesn't want to do the work, but they want to stay attached to you. So it's like they'll do just enough of the bare minimum to stay attached to you, and that's like not enough anymore. Okay, so I feel like if there was a separation within this relationship with this person, I feel like you spoke that truth to this person, letting them know this is what I want, this is what I don't, and how I want it. They took it upon themselves to say, I'm not going to change. I'm going to come in Sunshine Goddess Collective Life the same, or how I want to do, or whatever I want to do. And I feel like in a sense, it's not worth it. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, and your girl put her bookshelf up. Wow, I did a lot of my spring cleaning this weekend. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend. I didn't do nothing. I was in bed. I was sleeping, beauty sleep, and I did all my spring cleaning from Friday up until yesterday. So spring is upon us. Yes, I can't even wait. It's almost that time. So be careful who you give your energy to. If somebody's not reciprocating the energy that you're giving them, they're considered an energetic vampire. I feel like this energy is of two people that could be further in life, but one of them decides to hold the other back. And I don't know if it's on purpose or what. Maybe they're not wanting to move their feet, but you can't. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Okay, so before I start the reading, let me shout out to my peeps in here. Hey, Faith. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Don. Hey, Alexandra. When people show you who they are, believe them. All right, somebody's holding on to hope. Don't try harder is what I hear. Don't try harder. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy moving forward. Move boldly into the golden future. Trust in Lord with all your heart. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take, especially if you're trying to separate yourself from this person, this energy. If you're saying enough is enough, it's giving bare minimum of the bare minimum. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. All right, patience is its own reward. All right, so you crown the year with a bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. That's a divine saying, listen, we know that it's hard for you to walk away from this situation or this person, but there's a reward in walking away. There's a blessing after the lesson. All right, reflect God's compassion. Be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Top of the deck. Look at life from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest things you can do. I just feel like the divine's guiding you away from this person and knowing what you want and what you don't and not settling. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify some of this. Move boldly into the future with the Queen of Swords. Speak your truth. Honor your truth. What you want, how you want, who you don't want. I also feel like, see, there's two different energies here, Spirit. Hold on one second, y'all. Clarify this. Patience is its own reward. Because what the heck? Yeah, Four of Cups. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what? I got an energy of somebody's trying to move boldly into the future with you. And then I have an energy of somebody that's like rejecting the connection. Patience is at its own reward. Okay, so somebody regrets rejecting, or you feel rejected in this connection with this person. But I just feel like that's just a divine trying to slow you down. Remember, God goes ahead of you before you know what's going to happen. So remember, God's rejection for your protection. Spirit, clarify, reflect on God's compassion. We have the King of Pentacles. See, all right. See, there's two energies here where somebody is regretting that they were stingy with their energy. Then we have an energy here where somebody is stingy with their energy. So let's see where we're going to go. Look at life from a higher perspective. All right. With the Three of Wands waiting. So what I have here is there's somebody here that they regret wasting time with you in the past, and you could have been somewhere and you spoke your truth to this person and you said, you're not giving me what I want, how I want, what I want. I don't want to be with you. I don't have to be with you. And then that's how you know this person's hooked their energy. Now listen, I keep telling you guys, I keep getting downloads. Anything premeditated, you're going to serve more karma. So if you premeditate, I'm going to go waste this person's time because I have nothing else to do with my life, because I'm so bored that in order to have some type of fulfillment or self-satisfaction in my life, I need to make someone else feel bad, because we know those people exist. Okay, so if you're there, you're going to serve karma. If you're premeditating on someone, oh, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do this, or I'm going to use them for that's premeditation. Okay, even if you didn't get to do it, you're still going to get a karmic energy for even thinking. Who in their right mind says, today let me see who I can use and abuse in life? You have to be one miserable ass person to be moving like that. Okay, so guys, get those thumbs up. We got 48 in the chat. Hey, Thug Nasty. Thanks for being here. All right. Hey, LaShawn. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some of this move boldly into the future, because I needs to know what is happening here. All right. We got a little storyline going on. All right. Move boldly into the future with this Knave of Pentacles, no reversal, Spirit. Somebody started a relationship. So first, let me tell you that if you don't have the funds to have fun with folks, don't date them. You can't come and give someone like, do you know how crazy it is for someone? It's like somebody that works really, really hard in their life to deal with someone that does bare minimum. Like, no, if that's the case, I'll go spend my own money on myself, and you don't have to be in my life. Okay, so and this isn't about money. This just is about, when I say about the financial part, is this person, they barely had money for anything but want to be in a relationship and a connection. Okay, and with this Nine of Swords is, I feel like this person's thinking that if they don't do something or have something, you're gonna leave with the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun card. That's what I'm talking about. You can take yourself out to eat. You can take yourself out. You can do stuff. You don't have to staying stuck stagnant with a partner that is just selfish with their time, their money, their resources, their intimacy energy. You don't have to do that. See, somebody's in this energy when you're in this energy, you don't have to. That's their problem. If they're broke, that's on them. If they can't show up the way that you need them to in your life, they don't need to be in there. All right. So maybe you had a conversation with this person about that, and you decided, I'm going to work on myself. All right. Patience is its own reward. Feeling rejected. Somebody feels rejected by someone in their life. The Eight of Cups. All right. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, no reversal, Spirit, and the Death card. Somebody ended a situation. Fine. You don't want to be with me or attached to me or do anything that I ask. You don't have to be in my life. And I feel like this person turned that into you rejected them when you're saying, no, I know what I deserve. I know what I want. And what you're giving me, I don't want it. It's not doing nothing for my life. Why would I stay in a situation with someone that's not helping me achieve anything within my life? With this Four of Cups, so you're like, you know what? I'm going to have to ride around and get it on my own. And I feel like in a sense, you walked away from this person and you ended it. In that sense of you walking away, we got a lot of 999 energy here. This is full moon energy. I cannot wait till the full moon. Ooh, I forgot to look up if it was red to pink or pink to red, but I'm gonna get there for you. But again, patience has its own reward. Guess what? You know what? Kind of thank this person. Thank you, person, for showing me that you are actually not for me, because now I know that there's more. And I feel like somebody found what they wanted with inside of them. Now, I got a little small thing here. The way people treat you on your birthday is how they feel about you. So I feel like as well, somebody may have forgot your birthday on purpose or purposely didn't wish you a happy birthday because they just want to be, it's giving me an energy of like sour energy. Sour, is that a good word? Like bitter energy. It's like, why would you not want to wish someone a happy birthday and they know it's your birthday? So that's what I'm saying. It's like this person, why would you want somebody like this in your life? It's like they're saying, well, F you, but it's like, I'm gonna stay in your life because that's what I want to do. But like, it doesn't work that way. It can't work that way. So if this relationship ended and you, I don't know what this fight was about the birthday or the birthday party, but after that, somebody said, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. This isn't what I want. And I feel like you walking away from this person, 666 is a confirmation number. You walking away from this person, you started fulfilling your own self-happiness. You started being more abundant. You started realizing that when I'm attached to this person, my money's different. My money's low. I don't know what this case may be. This doesn't even, they don't even have to be just relationships. I feel like these could be friendships as well, but it's like you moved away from this person and not only did your life change, you started getting wish fulfillment. That right there lets me know that this person was literally pulling on your energy. Now you're in your Nine of Pentacles, your Nine of Cups energy. You have your wish fulfillment. Patience is own reward. I just feel like you were called to walk away from this person because you needed to learn to fill your own cups. Not that you didn't deserve love. I just don't think it's from that person. Not that you didn't deserve wish fulfillment. I just don't think you cannot expect to get blood or water from a stone. This person, they don't have it in them. That's not who they are, okay? They may seem like that, they may appear like that. They may want to be that way, but that's not who they are. And the more you stay around this person, the more you stay in their life, the more they're going to drain you of your energy, that and the love that you want and the desires of your life. They don't want to fulfill your desires. This is not a person that's saying, hey, I see what desires in life you have. How can I fulfill them? How can I show up for you? No, this is a person that cares only about their self. They don't want to pour into anybody. Pouring into someone else, that's self to them. You asking them to pour into you or to show up better for you or to be a better person from you, that's asking way too much. They are bare minimum of the bare minimum. Okay, and you won't get any more than that. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. Reflect on God's compassion, King of Pentacles. Be kind to each other. Tender-hearted, forgiving one another just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Now, who wants to be a husband, but they're not in the energy? See, their heart and mind say, I want to be a husband, but their actions say, I want to be with any and everyone that I could possibly be with. But again, in this energy, if they're not kind, if they're not tender-hearted, somebody's holding on grudges and relationship connections that have nothing to do with you. If you got hurt in 1999, why are you still talking about that? Why are you still bringing that up? So this person, this energy, desires relationships but are held back from past energies and past things, and you're like, hello, I'm not showing that to you. I'm not being a liar to you. I'm not rejecting you. I'm showing up fully as who I am. Stop. Okay, because and I did read something about, hey, shall men lie, women lie, energy doesn't. You could be around this person and their energy says, I'm into you. I want to be with you. You can look in their eyes and know that there's some type of love there. There's some type of compassion. But how much grace are you going to give this person when they keep showing you what they don't want, right? And we're not talking about them coming into the dreams. We're not talking about them telepathically communicating. We're talking about like right here, right now. Why are they not picking up the phone and following through on what they want? Why are they not going towards the desires of their heart? It's almost like you and yourself say, all right, well, this is spiritual connection with this person. I'm going to try, but and again in itself, they want you to do all the work. Very stingy energy. Now, if they're stingy with their time, they're going to be stingy with their money. If they're stingy with their love, they're going to be stingy with their intimacy. Why do you want to deal with someone where you have to say, hey, you're not fulfilling my needs. Hello, my desires. What about you? What about me? What about us? What we gonna do? You could take it, sweetheart. Take him. Feed him, please. My window's open. All right, Spirit, let's clarify somewhere this Mr. King of Pentacles that wants a wife, but it isn't sure. So we got the Ten of Wands. So also I feel like this energy, we got the Ten of Swords, close my door, sweetheart, and the King of Wands energy. So this person It's never the right time. It's never the right time to say goodbye. But if I don't move, you're gonna want to start hating me. I feel like this person does things or has done things in the past to get you. Instead of saying, I don't want this relationship connection, or I don't want what you want, they kind of just stay holding on. But I feel like they're served some type of karma for that. And when I say karma, I don't mean all bad things happen. I just mean like maybe this person can meet someone that they like and that person gives that back energy to you. When I say karma, I just feel like when we hear karma, we think broken bones and bad this and no, like karma comes in a whole bunch of different ways. Okay, so then again, I feel like when this person, they met their own match of who they were, they started to realize and realize what you actually want. Now you have a masculine energy wanting to come in and take the lead because they're looking at this relationship connection from your perspective. Okay, getting wisdom is the wisest things you can do. Now this is where I feel like that this person has had conversations with other people in reference to this relationship, this connection. We have be the love you wish to receive, top of the deck. Okay, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Be the love you wish to receive. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. And I just feel it in this energy. We got a new deck, Spirit. Let's clarify this energy. You know what? I feel like, too, you're not waiting for this person to make a move. I feel like you're not waiting for this person to be your fulfillment. Because what I see here is you're taking charge of your life, your relationship, and a reference to putting up boundaries, putting up standards, working on yourself, fulfilling your own cups. Wine is significant. And you're saying, listen, if this person can't give me what I need, I don't need to be with them. I don't need to deal with them. Shackles on my feet so I can dance. You know you don't have to if you don't want to. And that's a different energy. See, whoever this person is, they're used to people falling at their feet and begging to be with them and chasing them and running behind them. Skirt, you're not going to do that. You're just going to move on gracefully with your life. And I feel like some of you move on from this person, didn't say a damn thing. Now, is it a little player energy from the Himalayas here? Yeah, absolutely. But I feel like they better not F around and find out because they know better when it comes to this collective. Like they know, like we've been moved past that. Spirit, clarify looking at life from a higher perspective. Somebody's heartbroken. Like, why are you heartbroken? Because you didn't provide what somebody wanted. They broke their own heart trying to break yours. If you say, listen, person, to be with me in my life, I need this, I need that, I need this, and they don't do that, well, what do you think? You could never go into McDonald's and not have enough for your food and think you're walking out with your shit because you're not, okay? You might on a nice day, right? Somebody might say, oh, you don't got enough for your fries. Okay, but on a regular given day, you're not going to go in Walmart and have a load of stuff, a basket of stuff, and then try to check out and don't have the money, and they're going to say, oh yeah, go ahead. No. So treat your energy, your love, your life, your intimacy energy the same way. You can't fulfill me in the way I need to be filled. You don't need to be in my life. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Adios. That's it. All right. So somebody knows that you're in this energy, and moving this way about you caused them heartbreak. Now with the red string energy, I know this person's still attached to you. They still feel some type of attachment to you in this energy. And I feel like that's hurting them more than anything else because it's like, why didn't I make a move? Why didn't I do what I was supposed to do? Because they're selfish. Should we say selfish wait, I don't even know what the word I use. I think selfish or selfish. Spirit said say selfish. All right, Spirit, clarify this Three of Swords energy, this person moving forward. Yeah, lovers, girl. Tell me again, can we be what? Lovers and friends. You or this person wish fulfillment. I don't know why. This person, you know what? They left your life. They thought, oh, I could go find someone else or find something better, and never did, right? Because they are the problem. They are the one that's selfish with their time, their money, their energy. So they can go from you to someone else, still selfish. From that someone else to someone else, still selfish. It's not you, it's them, really, verbatim. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. And this person has no wish fulfillment when they're intimate with other people the way that they do with you. So now you got an energy saying, all right, I'm going to wait. I'm going to work on myself. Right? Because those who refresh others themselves will be refreshed, realizing that they have to come into your life with a different energy. Okay. Yeah. With the Ace of Cups, energy's energy. If it resonates, to make this 10 of Cups here, to be a lover back in your life, Spirit, clear for this King of Wands. Somebody wants to move forward with the Chariot energy, standing up for who they are. And so guys, time out. I feel like this could be a person's past energy. Oh, hold on. I feel like that could be a person's past energy, and maybe they're new to this, because I also heard the new love energy as well, but when I was waking up, so it could be two things. This energy could be someone that they went through this in the past and they learned their lesson, or this could be someone that you're dealing with now and they're learning lesson. All I have to say is with this Eight of Pentacles and this Three of Wands, somebody's learning their lesson. All right, Spirit, clarify this Three of Swords and this Lovers card. Somebody is learning their lesson, especially when it comes to somebody don't want no beef with you. Somebody don't want no smoke with you with the Will card and the Five of Wands and this Three of Swords. They don't like being conflicted with you. Whatever you two and this person, you two fall out or whatever you do, their world is different. Their life is different. They don't like to be in conflict with you any way whatsoever. So, well, if you don't like the conflict, what are you going to do to change about it? All right, Spirit, clarify this. We got Mr. King of Swords sticking out with the Ace of Swords. So again, thinking about how they could come forward in this relationship, in this connection. We got 11 balance energy. Somebody wants to move forward. They want to create the balance. They want to create the love. They want to be able to pour into the cups that you, like pour into your cups is what I hear Spirit saying. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, something about their money. So stop. People be acting like big ball and shot caller, but I feel like you don't even want this person for financial gain. That's another thing too. It's like somebody's just thinking they don't have enough money or enough resources or enough finances to be able to move forward. A Queen of Pentacles, and you have your own stuff. So it's like you have your own stuff, but this person doesn't feel good enough for you. Spirit, clarify this King of Swords energy. We got the Five of Swords and the Two of Wands. Also, this person is conflicting about somebody in the past that they dealt with. All right, this person, this energy, they left this connection and dealt with somebody for financial gain. Spirit, clarify this Page of Pentacle energy and their financial gain. Yeah, Seven of Swords energy. So they tried to sneak away from you and go use someone else for money. Spirit, clarify this Queen of Pentacle energy, Page of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor energy. And this person was dealing with 2 or 3 other people. Alrighty, energy's energy. If it resonates simultaneously. This person talked about you with this Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Pentacles didn't care because she was involved with 2 other people. Every time I pick up third-party people, they always have other people. It's like that. I guess that's what a third party does. Like, how come every single time I channel a third-party person, they always have somebody else? They always do. This is so interesting. Spirit, clarify this Five of Swords energy for me, please. They always have somebody else. So it's like they played you and then turned around and got played. Somebody went on vacation with someone and lied and said they were going on a girl trip. It was very far from a girl's trip. Okay? And this person knew intuitively with this High Priestess and this Eight of Wands energy. They knew. They knew by the way this person was moving, by the way this person was talking. Spirit, clarify this King of Wands, Emperor energy, High Priestess energy, King of Pentacles, the Sun card. Somebody was having fun in the sun with other masculine energy. Somebody, you know what? This third party moved on. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Wands and this High Priestess energy for me, please. Justice is served. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Now this person gets rejected from that third party. They want to come back and be with you, but the divine's holding you back from this person. See, you're not allowed to be in this person's life if all they want to do is be in an intimate relationship. The divine's going to hold them back from you. Spirit, clarify this 9 of Wands and this Knight of Wands and this 9 of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Cups. You have your own wish fulfillment. So what does this person want with the collective? A relationship to start over. What the hell? So less is more. It's plenty of us, but they're not allowed in your life until they work on themselves with this Eight of Pentacles. And this person, you know what? I feel like every time they're attached to you or something with you, there's some type of financial gain with this person. Like their ship starts sailing in. We got the Three of Wands simultaneously. You've been already waiting for this person to get themselves together with this Queen of Wands energy. I feel like you're more vibrant when you're not attached to this person too. But again, with this Queen of Wands, this is another third party. Like you got the third party of a third party. Spirit, clarify this energy. Yeah, Knight of Cups, you got the third party starting a new relationship connection some way, somehow. I don't know how this feels like this circles back to this person. Spirit, clarify this Hangman energy. What the heck does this have to... Oh, so this is somebody that they have kids with or had kids with, or somebody's pregnant here. Spirit, clarify this Judgment energy. Yeah, somebody got trapped in a pregnancy. Somebody's trapped. Yeah, with the 10 of Swords. Somebody tried to walk away. They had already got trapped. Somebody got trapped in a pregnancy. What's that have to do with my collective? Queen of Cups. They're worried that you'll find out, you'll know what your love is going to change. It's like Yeah, ooh, devil card and death and rebirth. It's over. This relationship, this connection's over. Energy's energy. I just feel like you walked away, you just over it. Yeah, with the magician card. Somebody's trying to. Why is this person trying to manifest my collective back? If they're dealing with the third party, that third party dealing with the third party. There's a pregnancy here, and somebody doesn't know who they're pregnant by. What do we got here? They reported to human resources. It was their fault. End of story. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy. Somebody doesn't know who their pregnancy. They ain't baller status. Their credit cards are maxed out, and they're wanted for forging fake checks. All right, this endings are new beginnings, I guess. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. They promise to leave their karmic, but that's never going to happen. They're stringing you along. All right, that's good to know. All right, Spirit, clarify some more of this energy, please. All right, they may have money, but they're cheap. Be careful with what they say and how they spend their money. I told you they're cheap. They're selfish. They don't got what you think they got. All right, I need space was a lie. They just wanted time to F around. Okay, F around and find out. So here, now we know why this person stingy and cheap and shit. Okay, they pretend to be a good person and a protector, but they're only protecting their own. They only care about their own self. We said that last vibe about it. We said that. Okay, energy's energy. They don't feel ashamed for what they did. They honestly don't give a fuck. I said that too. Energy's energy. If like this person, they don't really care about how other people perceive them. They're gonna get what they want, how they want it, when they want it, and it's just I would just say, like, just keep this person out of your life. This isn't someone that you would want to have in your life for like long term, right? Like, you learn the lesson, you got out, stay out, don't go back, because they're not going to change. Like a zebra doesn't change its stripes. Save yourself the hassle, save yourself the heartache, save yourself the tears. Just whatever's meant to be, God will reunite and God will bring it. But if you keep pouring into someone that doesn't give a damn about your needs or desires, you're going to drain yourself till there's nothing left. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get some Kipper deck. All right, those who are refreshed will themselves be refreshed. Okay, October, November, Scorpio energy. All right, Spirit, let's clarify this death and rebirth with this person. I just want 3 cards, Spirit, 3 cards. Oop, 3 cards. Ooh, somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to jail. 3 cards, Spirit. We got imprisonment. We got false person. We have gift. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. When I say karmic and karma, so we got top of the deck here. Marriage. Ooh, who's getting married? So collective, somebody's karmic is going to jail. And I don't know if there's the energy of moving in, you two being in a relationship connection. I need to clarify this. Somebody's going to jail, really jail, physical jail, for trying to give something. Who's buying someone's love? Somebody's buying someone's love. There's imprisonment here with false person and gift. Somebody, they're wanted for forging fake checks. Somebody's going to jail because of the lifestyle that they live. I feel like you and this person were meant to be. And the way that you and this person would have been together, they would not have to live this lifestyle with this imprisonment and this false person. This is part of that karmic ass energy that follows them from lifetime after lifetime. And the goal of this karmic energy is to imprison this person mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Somebody tried to buy somebody's love. 817 could be significant. The whole time this person wished to be in a union, a relationship, a marriage to you, because the way that you refresh this person. We have 333 here on the board. Spirit, let's clarify some of this energy with this love messages, this imprisonment energy when it comes to this relationship, this connection. Flirting, okay, extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, so if somebody doesn't want that, or they don't want you to extend your lighthearted energy, so this person feels if they give you a little bit of bare minimum, you won't reach out to other people, potential suitors or other lovers. And or I feel as though this person, that maybe you may have a charismatic, outgoing personality, right? But it's like single you and relationship you are the same person, but your communication style, the way you communicate, right? Because single me, I'm gonna have a conversation. Relationship me, I'm gonna tone it down. So in reference to whom and how I speak with people and being around them. So I feel like, again, somebody may be in prison because you're an outgoing, charismatic person, but that's their own insecurity. That has nothing to do with you. Like, who you're with is who you're with. If you got me, you got me. If you're worried about, because how can you be, ooh, 20, my phone, how can you be? So it's like, I just feel like this, whatever job you have, maybe you have to talk, like, how could you be an adult bartender? It's like somebody doesn't want your energy the way you are. They don't like that other people, but it's like that's who you are. Like, how can I hide who I am, or how can you hide who you are if my job calls me to be around people and be eccentric and happy and outgoing, how do they expect you to tone that down? So I feel like, again, maybe you are a flirt and this person is insecure about that, and that's another reason why they didn't want to move forward in the relationship connection. But hey, their insecurities got nothing to do with you. If they want to be insecure, let them be insecure. But again, I really feel like this person may feel held back by the fact that you're outgoing, or if you're a beautiful person, or if you have, it's just something about you that they don't like that other people can see it. But it's like, so when you get with me, I was blazing, and while you're with me, I'm gonna be blazing, and when you leave my life, I'm gonna be blazing. So like, what's the issue here? You know what I'm saying? It's like they met you and they're like, oh, nobody else could look at you and nobody else should find you attractive. But it's like, it does not work that way. Okay, so that's another reason why this person is, they feel intimidated by your beauty, by your outgoing personality, by your charisma. They're intimidated by that. So at some point, this person tried to dumb it down or try to do things to make you dumb that down. And that's not going to work, because you know who you are. This person didn't make you, they can't break you. Okay, so that's for a small percentage of you guys. Spirit, clarify this false person energy when it comes to this relationship. Wedding, somebody went, now we got wedding twice. Is somebody on their second marriage, right? Somebody went and married a false person, or went to start a relationship with a false person. That's not something that they wanted to do. That I feel like they did it for the time being to be stable. Spirit, clarify this gift energy. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. Religious factors, top of the deck. Somebody went away with someone on a vacation or took them away to try to get them. Like, first of all, yeah, I don't need to take your man. If you need to take your man away or woman away on vacation because you don't want them to cheat, that they're gonna just go in the bathroom and talk and text to whoever you're with anyway. So trying to buy someone's love by booking vacations and stuff, and that's not gonna stop them from being who they want to be with. That's not gonna stop them from conversating or texting or none of that stuff. Okay, so I feel like this third party maybe promises person gifts and trips and stuff like that to be able to hook them in, but that's not who they really wanted to be with. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, you can use people all you want, but you will reap what you sow. It is what it is. All right. Spirit, clarify this flirt energy and this wedding when it comes to the collective lovers card again. See, this person wants you. They want to do this stuff with you. Spirit, clear honeymoon and wedding. See, with this it's five of swords, yeah, energy. They regret being deceptive because, yeah, they may have went on vacation with this one and they may have married this one, but you are the one that they always wanted. Purple is significant. Spirit, clarify this lovers and this five of swords energy. Yeah, they regret holding back from you with the four of pentacles. Spirit, clarify this four of pentacles and this five of swords energy with this person. Go be with who you want to be with, person. All right, Spirit, clarify this energy, because no, with this two of wands and this 10 of cups, because you know what it is too? Nobody's intimate with this person the way that you are. It's something about your intimacy energy. That's what I hear. Spirit, clarify this two of wands energy. So it's something about your intimacy energy. It's like you rock this person's world. Okay. Spirit, clarify more of this energy. Yeah, and this, you know what? I feel like, okay, so person, box me on this Monday if you want. This person, thought the grass was greener on the other side. They went really far with the karmic energy that they were using, that they didn't really want to use. They thought holding back from you, being selfish and all that other shit was going to change the dynamics. They thought that you were going to chase them. They went into a situation they didn't really want because that person had other people. There's paternity tests up in the air. Somebody's going to jail. They're wanted for forging checks. They did all this stuff on purpose. They don't care. I think that's what we got. They do these things on purpose. They don't care. Somebody needs to grow up and elevate their mind. Like, they hurt people on purpose. Okay. Like I said, anything premeditated, they're going to serve more karma from. And I love this. You know why? Because I love seeing the divine kick people's ass who thought they were bigger than the program. Energy to energy. If it read, and I just love to get the confirmations and I love to watch it unfold. All right. So let's get an Isis Oracle here. I just, whatever way this person goes, you take control of your life. If somebody keeps coming in your life with the same ass energy, that's who they are. All right. We're not judging. Spirit said take those. No, we're not judging, but it's like at some point you have to take control of your life and tell this person, you know what, it was fun while it lasted, but you're not who I want to be with for the long run. I don't even see myself with you tomorrow. Okay. Right. I don't see myself with you tomorrow. All right. Let's see what we got here. Divine sisterhood, community of spiritual sisters and brothers of light. All right, let's see what we got here with this. This seems interesting. All right, in community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with a mutual desire for spiritual growth. Okay, what are you looking for? Okay, close my door. I'm doing a reading. Okay, blah. I'm start over. In community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with a mutual desire for spiritual growth and honoring the innate wisdom, great miracles occur. You are part of this community of light. At one time it existed only in the spiritual world, yet it is being born on earth. It is part of your destiny to help create and nurture a conscious community that empowers all of its members and based in the truth. Now, be the love you wish to receive. I feel as though those that refresh others will will then be refreshed. Now, I feel like this person's kicked out of your group, your life. Something about this person's not around you. This is why they want to come back as well, is because you're light. They're hooked on your energy. You thrive in the community of peace, respect, healthy boundaries, personal freedom. Well, if you want to be in that, be that. Okay, so it feels like this person is outcasted from other people because of the way they are. Because, nobody wants to hang around with a guy that's really the loser or the woman that's really trashy. Nobody wants to really be associated with people that are known for going around hurting other people. And not in a sense of, well, it's their business, that's their life. Yeah, but it's like, you are associated with this. That means you are condoning this, so you're okay with that kind of behavior. You know what I'm saying? You really sit around and you're okay with the way this person operates, and let them be with their karmic friends. Let them be with their karmic friends. Remember, there are their friends that are telling all their business, so let them be with those people, all right? Letting the divine feminine nourish you now in new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendship are very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you're born who wish to help you and whom you can help to you as you grow together in peace, light, and wisdom. See, be the love you wish to receive. Peace, light, and wisdom. That's where you're supposed to grow, because it's like this person, spiritual birth, this person, if they're not bringing you that energy, why are they in your life at all? Take initiative to cut the ties, okay? Your light has value on its own. Remember, where we are on the journey is, for a long time you had to be by yourself alone, and the divine had to strip you of everything, because there had to be no mistake in your journey that everything that you acquired are the gift from the divine, right? It can't be a relationship, family, friendship. At some point you had to be stripped of everything, right? But they can strip you of everything, but they can't take away your wisdom and the things that you acquired on the journey. But they can change your friend group. They can't change your lovers. They can't change your jobs. They can't change where you work. They will change everything in your life. So your credit goes to the divine and no one but the divine as well. So maybe they knew that this person wasn't going to be able to be the person you needed once you reach this level. So yes, they may have separated you from this person, but were they doing the work during the separation? Was this person working on becoming a better person? You're elevating. If they're not elevating at the same time, it's going to be unequally yoked. Right? We don't want unequally yoked relationship connections, especially people that are determined to not fulfill your desires in your life. If you say, I just need this, and they say, well, I don't want to do that, why are you still involved with that person? Why are you still going around them? Okay? You're not desperate. All right, so let's see. Your light has its own value on its own course, but it's also a deep service when it's visible to others, lighting the way. You were literally blind, like you were literally hidden in plain sight in this person in their life. And why I say that is because had they've known they were really they didn't know that they were entertaining an earth angel. They may felt that, but I don't feel like this person smart enough to put two and two together, or if they did put two and two together, they use it well as, oh yeah, this is my person, I could buy more time, or the divine's gonna allow me back in this person's life, or they're gonna come back to my life, or I can buy myself more time. But it's like working when you were separating with this person and they should have been working on themselves. Clearly there's a baby here, so they weren't working on themselves, so they didn't do the work, so they don't get the financial abundance that comes with this relationship connection. They aren't stepping up to the plate to do what they're supposed to do. So it's like, if they're selfish with who they are, they don't need to be in your life. Time, money, resources, if somebody can't do for you what you already do for yourself, they don't need to be in your life. If you say to this person, I need you to show up in this and do this and these things, but they are dedicated to staying in your life without playing their part, they don't need to be in your life. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some. My kids are so like, why are they so loud so early in the morning? Let's get some. I want to get some messages from this person. I'm just curious as to how they feel about moving forward. All right. Let's see. We could get these. What do we got here? Oh, somebody really wants to be in a relationship with you. These were stuck on the bottom. Divine union and memories. Somebody's wondering, what if I would have just shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't. You were selfish. That's what you decided at the time. It was have to be accepted whether it was liked or not. You didn't do what you're supposed to do. Somebody realizing those cups they were pouring in, they should have been yours. Okay, somebody's going down memory lane, realizing that they didn't show up for you the way that they were supposed to, that you were being bold moving into the future with this person that you weren't sure of. You were being patient, okay? When they weren't giving you compassion and they weren't being nice to you, you were compassionate for them. When you were even trying to say, listen, I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from. I'm trying to be compassionate about your situation, your living situation, your money situation, but they took all that and literally ran to a third party situation. Okay, so this person knows that at some point you two were supposed to be together, but they were selfish with all their stuff. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Thank you. Right off the bat, this person's taking accountability for being selfish with their time, money, their love, and their resources, but they had to make it like it was you. And I feel like that's that conversation. We're going to have to come back and figure out what's that conversation they were having, okay? Sometimes I stay away thinking about you with the memories card. We know. All right, Spirit, because they think about how their life would be if they would have just chose you and I left when I saw you with someone else, and that could be your energy. I don't react when people mention your name. Somebody tried so hard to pretend as though they didn't love you. Look at middle of the deck. I want to feel that way again. It's like, who are you more impressed of? Like, why this person was more trying to impress the people around them than the person they were supposed to be with. Yep, I love you unconditionally. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Reflecting God's compassion. When they weren't their best selves, when they weren't filling on their A game, you still loved them. You still cared. You still showed up. Then when they started feeling good and their life and their money started coming in and, everything was good, then they went to the third party situation. But it's like, come visit me with those clothes you wear on Instagram too. Come over here, see me with the same energy that you have, that you show up with other people when you're feeling good, but you want to come down broke, busted, and disgusted. Stay over there. Nobody wants to be with someone that their lowest, and then when you get up and you're high, they're nowhere to be found or nowhere around or not answering phone calls or texts, because the energy that you have, they get that energy from you, and now they're able to fill up and be Mr. and Mrs. Rico Suave with other people. But if they don't have your light, your energy, they don't feel that way. And if this shit's premeditated, they're going to suffer karma. Energy's energy. If it resonates, wanting to feel that way again, feeling alive. Somebody felt alive when they were with you. Okay? I remember every detail of that day of meeting you, wanting to be with you, knowing that when they met you, you were who their heart desires. My life is not together as it seems. We know. Energy's energy. If it resonates and we have a mutual energy, we need to let each other go. And it's not because you don't care about this person or want to be with them, and they know that they can give you what you need as well. Why would you keep yourself in a karmic cycle, in a karmic loop, when you know you're seeing in someone's life and you can't give them what they need? karma. You're creating that energy for yourself. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get a Bible verse. Come into a spirit of excellence. All right. Are you guys like having a party in there? All right. So whatever you do, do well. Pure and unconditional love. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. Let the fish in the sea speak to you. And I need to look up that Bible verse. One more, spirit. Okay, yeah, make the best out of every situation. And I feel like with God, everything is possible. The love that you want, love that you desire and require in your life, it's there, but you have to be patient, okay? And if you walked away from this situation, this person, these types of things, the love that you want is right around the corner. I got intuitively guided with new love, and then they gave me this energy, so I just feel like you had to walk away from this type of energy, and walking away from this and making a conscious decision and doing it faithful, then you're able to open a new door and walk into a new relationship. Remember, we heard Isis say forming new relationships. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So happy Monday, guys. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Donald. Hey, Asia. Hey, Hemothy. Hey, Shell. All right, I think that's Asia. Yeah, Aisha. Hey, Mind Strong. All right, so happy Monday, guys. I love you guys. Do what feels good for your soul. Springtime's coming up, so I don't know if you guys intuitively guided for your spring cleaning. We got our full moon coming. A lot of things will be illuminated. I can't wait for that. Join my full moon ritual by sending $10.10 to any of the information in my description box down below. I love you guys so much. Oh, wait, don't go. Y'all better not go yet. Wait a second now. Let's get some conscious energy moving through for you guys. All right, let's see. Yes, it is almost spring. I can't even wait. All right. Some of you guys some of you literally hold the key to these people's lives. They have no idea. Okay. Huh? Yeah, right here. Movement meditation. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. You guys out. 32 is a number. All right. The healer. I am loving and compassionate, able to bring healing to others. Okay. So we have the number 32. We have the number 8. One more. Healing energy. Healing energy on me. You are a healer to this person. There's a zebra, because the zebra can't change the stripes, y'all. Balance. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. Yeah, you're supposed to have balance in your life. This person doesn't bring balance in your life at all. And we have the wheel of life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they did it. We know you know what you want right now. You need balance in your life. If somebody's not coming in to balance your life, you don't need them in there. The divine's going to change us. So we got 32, 8, 29, 42. I love you guys so much. Happy Monday. Hey, Edwin. Happy Monday, guys. I love you guys. Have a blessed, prosperous, motivational, miraculous day. Motivational, miraculous. Be open to receiving miracles today. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.